Okay,
That looks pretty good.
I don't even know what today's date is, but these are my thoughts on the Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin case. You know, just right. Zimmerman is guilty, but you know, the judge thought otherwise, I believe. I have not even seen the case or anything. I'm just reading what I've seen on Facebook, observing. But what most people don't understand, let me turn the TV down. But what most people don't understand is the way things work in America. I mean, they claim America is free, like you're free to do whatever you want, but really, you're absolutely just have boundaries of what you can do. You're limited to what you can do and what you can't do. I mean, anybody can go around there and kill somebody. That's what you want to do if that's you. But what I don't get about African Americans, I'm not saying that I'm African American myself, but what you got to understand is there's a difference between African American and niggas. What niggas do is they blow stuff way out of proportion and then act like they're behind it when really they're not. They just see a ticket to get back from what the white people did to us in the old days, as in slavery, lynching, and stuff like that. Like really, people don't understand the concept of what's going on. Trayvon Martin, yes, he died, and the man killed him, obviously. But you got to think of it from his perspective. Yes, he was wrong for doing it, but what do black people do? I mean, the most crimes in America, like, is black on black crime. So that it makes it wrong. It makes it right that it's black on black crime. You really don't care about black on black crime, or it makes it right. Like, it makes it right because Trayvon Martin was killed by a white man. Like, for instance, if like my friend told his brother was murdered by my old my old school teacher's husband. I don't want to bring that up like that, but still, that's black on black crime. I mean, yes, people in the church and stuff talked about it, but it was not blown out of proportion as this was, because it was black on black crime. And African Americans had, what do we think when we see something on the news about black on black crime? It's, oh, that's just niggas. That's what niggas do. So for them to blow everything out of proportion about a white man killing a black man is very kind of stupid, and that means we're showing favoritism in the way that white people did in the old days. If you don't understand what I'm saying, have you ever been on the news and you seen a black person kill another black person? You flip the channel like, oh, well, that's just normal, that's natural because black people kill black people, or however things go. You just flip the channel. But when you see that a white man kills a black man, you behind it 100%. People blacking out their pictures thinking, oh, that's gonna help. Yeah, I'ma black out my picture just so Trayvon Martin will know. Man, do you really think Trayvon Martin care about you blacking out your picture? He cares about his life. Well, now his life is over, but he can. A picture is really nothing. I mean, action speaks louder than words, and picture tells 1,000 words. But for people just to do that on Facebook, that's showing that you're really not supporting it. You're just supporting that a black man was killed by a white man. Because if you really were supporting things, why didn't you support the Boston bombing, or that dude that went in elementary school and killed all them people and kids and stuff? I mean, it's just very stupid that, I mean, I'm not saying that all black people are stupid. People have they reasons why they're doing this, but you can't just single out one case in the world and blow it out of proportion and think that a judge is going to pass it like, oh, well, yeah, they're right. Of course the judge was wrong and the judge was stupid, but that's what y'all got to understand. I mean, I'm like, what's the point of doing that? That means that we're actually not. I mean, every black person has thought they're greater than a white person, because what can't we do that a white person, like, what can a white person do that we can't do? We do it twice as better. Run, everything, physically, athleticism, everything. But that's besides the point. So for y'all to single out one case of one man, a black man killing a white man, well, a white man killing a black man, is completely selfish And that's in our way of saying that we're better than the white people and we deserve justice for somebody being murdered. Yes, justice has been served. Well, it has not been served. But for you to just take one case, that's very shallow, and I don't get that. And I actually talked to my mom ex-boyfriend about this. He said I was very. It was like you don't hear this from other African Americans because most of them is behind it. Like, oh yeah, he needs to be in jail and stuff like that. Of course, he should be in jail, but like, why? Hold on. Why is it so all of a sudden this important? That's what people don't understand. Like Martin Luther King's death, he was killed by a white man. Everybody blew it out. I mean, yes, because he changed a lot. Like, he had a dream, and I mean the dream still has not came true. But still, so I just don't. Why do I mean we claim that we're better than white people? I know, as in some black people say no, everyone's equal. But in my head, I think we're better than white people. I'm just being straight up honest. Like, them white people, I mean, if you really know the stories, white people actually came from a mountain called something. My friend Austin told me about it. But they actually came from us because you know what is that? What is them people called? They lose all pigment from their skin, but they're black. I can't get the name in my head, but albino people. And from the albino, what we used to do back in the days as kings, we would, if you was an albino child, we would send you to this mountain and you would mate with your own people instead of mating an albino person with a black person, even though that's the same race, but color-wise. So, I mean, yeah, so this is what I think about the Trayvon Martin case. People are really just supporting it just because of the fact it was a black person and a white person, not really the crime. The white man could have fought, did something stupid, like, for instance, it could have been an accidental murder, or just think about the switching of the colors. It could have been a black person in the black neighborhood and seeing a white person, and the white person is trying to get home. Would y'all support the white person because the black person was on top of him and killed him with a gun? Would y'all support him? No, y'all would not. Being straight up honest, no, y'all would not. That's very stupid. That's all it is. It's based on, America is based on color, and it's just very, very stupid. I cannot believe it. And most people call me very, I don't know what my mom ex-boyfriend said I was. Every time he sees that kid on the news, he think of me. But I'm really thinking, as in Trayvon Martin, we look nothing alike. He said we do, but we look nothing alike. So these are my thoughts on the Trayvon Martin case. Think before you say, think before you do, and that's something that us as African Americans don't do. I mean, yeah. I'm just talking about this. I'm going to put this on Facebook. I really am. But that's just something that we do. I mean, yes, white people do the same thing. No matter who you are, a white person will accuse you of stealing something when you really haven't touched it. It's just life, man. You know, you got to deal with some things. Like, there's some things we can do that white people can't do. Like, survive for a couple weeks on $50. Like, you know, we got the survival instincts that white people don't have. They would go and spend it on licorice and cocaine or whatever they do. But yeah, so I mean, you just gotta just play your role in this life. You can't just criticize and call somebody, just, you know, do whatever y'all do for y'all saying y'all supporting when really y'all not. Y'all just blowing out of proportion because it's an African American person on a white person case. Now, if it was white on African American, what would y'all do? Y'all would, well, good job. Finally, we killed one of them, or however way this is. But you know, you just gotta think before you say, and that's what I do. And I mean, I'm not gonna say anything that's offensive. I hope I didn't, but rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. I am an official supporter. I really did send an email to the Trayvon Martin website, you know, and Fox 2 News. That's besides the point. So I mean, hey, judges should be served, but for all them black people that say they're a Trayvon Martin supporter, and really it's not, you're not a Trayvon Martin supporter. You're a black supporter. And then there's no problem being a black supporter, but you're a black supporter. Because just imagine if I was the person, if I was in Zimmerman's position and I killed a white person, how many people would support the white people that's black? Would you support them? No, you would not. It's besides the point. Okay, goodbye.